make sure everybody, guys, is looking at what I'm looking at right now. Okay, everyone is looking at the same thing here. Cool. Everybody has the same view that I'm having. Okay. You are looking at the model space, and I want you guys to do, when we do the model space, let's go put the sheets. In Revit, let's start step by step. In Revit, all your sheets will be under the word sheet. Can you guys see sheets? Everybody can see, everybody has this icon on the left that says you can expand the families. You can minimize these. I want you guys to minimize them, electrical here, minimize everything else, and go all the way and look at this view. Make sure your view is like mine, sheets. By minimizing these, can you have thumbs up when everybody's done with that? Oh, you guys faster than me, or am I the slowest one in this class here today? Okay, so everybody's there? Cool. Now, I want one of you guys to do the step that I'm going to do right now. Just one of you. At this moment, one of you to do this step. So let's go. We're going to go create a sheet. And when we create a sheet, I want to name it, and then you can model the sheet and do all the stuff they're going to do. Okay, if you right-click, can you guys highlight this one like I'm doing right now? Actually, before we do that, we have manage project setup. Okay, we can do this with any time. Setting material setting. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let's manage additional settings. Project. Modify template, additional material, architectural, and modify. Okay, we got these one, we got the synchronized, we got the architectural. Okay, give me 1 second here, gentlemen. Project. Okay.
Chad, how much is the calculator 63?
Yes. Oh, you're gonna pay me?
I gotta check if that's cool.
Oh, now you made my day, man. Will it bought? End of the month is good enough, man.
Is it Dunwoody?
Yes, please. Dunwoody College of Technology. Okay. Okay, template. Setting, mechanical setting, setting demand. Okay. All right, we'll get this one at any time, so it will be okay. Let me. I don't want to get hung up in the details. Do me a favor. Follow it with me one team, please. So make sure this is highlighted like I'm doing right here. Everybody's okay with that? Right click on it. Do you see when you right click, it says new sheet? Okay. So let's go. Hit new sheet. In new sheet, this is how they do it in Revit. New sheet means a 22 by 34 sheet. Can you guys see what I see right now? You don't see anything.
I see project not saved.
So save the project.
Oh, you need to save. Yeah, save. It's allowing you to save. So save. Do whatever it takes to save the projects. Save and synchronize. Okay, save and synchronize. That's because you guys have been opening it for longer than I did. Save and synchronize. When you're done, are you looking at what I'm looking here? Can you guys see? This is the title sheet. E30 by 42 horizontal. We don't want 30. This is where you guys sit the sheet. Do you guys see the same sheet? Right? Okay, now this is where you get different sizes of sheets of paper. The sheet of paper that we're going to use is the same one, 22 by 34. Because this is not the one, I'm going to go load. Can you guys load? When you go load, you open this window. Are you guys looking at US Imperial here at the top? Everybody? Okay. This is where in Revit, you're going to be loading a lot of stuff. Every time you load, it's going to refer you to the US Imperial. Can I have thumbs up? We fully understand that. You're going to be loading families. You're going to be loading title blocks. You're going to be loading tons of things. Every time it says load, it's going to default you to this location. Obviously, we're not using casework. There's conduits you can load. There's electrical components you can load. Now, remember, we are doing what? Title block. We need a title block. So can you guys see way at the bottom where it says title block here? Everybody can see that folder? Thumbs up, Chad? Cool. Double click on the folder. Oops. Double click on it. Okay. Here's all the title block that comes with the software. From 8.5 by 11 all the way to 30 by 42. Can you have thumbs up, Chad? We're there. This step is very crucial. As you add sheets later on, you're going to be coming here. Now, what happened in the past, Darren, the students get very confused. Later on, say you want to add a sheet, you get so confused because they all look alike. I always tell the students to do one step. So I want to use, we're going to make a decision. Which one we're going to use? 22 by 34. Don't double click on it. Just click on 22 by 34. Everybody's okay with that? Just, can you see it? It's here. Now, here's what happened. I want 22, a special 22 by 34. So I would like you guys to right click on it. And does it say, see where it says copy? Right click on it. Everybody can see copy, right? Copy it. Right click again and paste. Everybody should tell me that you have a copy of the 22 by 34. You know what I'm trying to do, Kerry? I'm trying to have a 22 by 34 specifically for your team, so you don't mess around with it. Okay, now when you go there, when you get, everybody got the copy? Thumbs up, yep. You don't really have to do that, but because you guys are gonna get confused later on, I want one that you know it's yours. This is your tab block. So right click again, and where this is rename. Can you guys see rename? And right next to it, erase the copy. Make sure you put a dash and put what's your team number. So I want you guys to say team number. One of you, I'm team number 10. Okay, everybody, I want you guys to do team number 10. So when you come and load it next time, you see multiple of them. I said, what the heck? Which one of them am I supposed to load? You're going to load which one? The one that says team number 10. Everybody's okay with this? Thumbs up. Cool. Okay. Now just click anywhere else here for a second and get back to your sheet. Click anywhere, get back to your sheet. Okay. Thumbs up from every team when you guys are done with that. Cool. Okay. Now we're gonna open it. Okay. Now we're gonna go open. Now can you guys see? Now I have two of them loaded. You can load as many as you want. When you come later on, when you put a sheet, which one do you think you're gonna be loading? The one that says team number, whatever name you guys, I'm team number 10. Cool? This is very crucial. Later on, when you start loading, would you load the 30 by 42? No, load the one that has your team on it. Okay, now open it. Hit OK. And here's you got yourself sheet number 1. Okay, sheet number 1. So we're going to go E here. Click on the E's. Look what they name it though. So you guys, are you looking at this sheet? Everybody's looking at this sheet? Okay, now zoom a little bit. If you have a mouse, you zoom into this area. Zoom into this area. Okay, and I would like you guys see where you click on this. This will be E1. What do you think this is going to be? E1. Hello, Chad. E1. Okay, E1. What do you guys think the name of the sheet would be? This is E1 was style block. So I'm going to go because I don't want to type. I'm lazy. I want to go come over here and copy this tile block here, copy it here. By the time you guys probably will be done, and dump it right in here. Tile block. Okay, title sheet. Okay, here's my title sheet. So where do you get the names from? Where did I get the names? Did it copy? Yep. Yeah, title sheet, right? So you should be able to copy it. Title sheet. Cool. E1 title sheet. Okay. So these are the ones that I would like you guys to do. E1 title sheet. So we got that one. Okay, so these are the only things that you're going to be doing. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? Yeah, we have sheet number 1 done. Okay, so can you guys see how it changes the name here to what? To sheet E1 sheet number 1. Can you guys see that? Everybody can see that? The sheet 1, E1 sheet 1. All right, so let's go do E2. Now, it's still empty, nothing in it. Don't worry about that, it's coming. So let's do the same thing again. Right click on the top here, new sheet. Can you guys see what new sheet? Now, which sheet are you going to be picking up? The team. Did you guys see what I did? I did the same function. You're going to be team 10. Bring team 10. I have sheet number 2. It says E2. Do you see how? Okay, now come over here. You can do the changes anywhere. You can come over here and type the changes here, or you can come over here, zoom into it, and type the changes the name of the changes right here. So sheet number 2, symbols. So I'm going to go grab the symbols, right click on it, copy it, and you guys are going to go right in here and dump it. So you got yourself what? Symbols. Okay, can I have a thumbs up, Chad? We fully understand that we have sheet 1 and 2 ready for us. Talk about easy things, huh? Talk about easy things. Is that cool?
Yep.
Easy things to do. Okay, so here's sheet number 2. Now, Jeff is looking at me and says, Chad, what an ugly title block you have here, right? Now remember, you're only sitting sheets. You can edit your title block at any time. You can edit your title block and make it nice at any time. I'll show you how. You can I have thumbs up, Chad? Now we just assigned a title block. We're going to do it. So why don't you guys go ahead and insert exactly the same, in the same fashion. Insert these, how many sheets we have? 10 of them. Can you guys go ahead and start doing the 10 of them? Can I do it? Let me do 3 for you one more time. Right click here, insert sheet. Now remember which sheet you're going to insert. The type block sheet. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? Please do not insert the 30 by 42. So okay it here. Sheet number 3. And then you're going to go to sheet number 3. And what was the name of sheet number 3? Sheet number 3 is going to be power. Oops. It's going to be power riser. So grab into power riser, copy it, and come over here and go to the power riser name and paste it. I got my sheet number 3. See how cool that sitting is? Piece of cake. Where's the XREF? No XREF, nothing. We're just sitting a sheet. Now, if that was 11 by 17, the same way, we just picked a sheet. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We fully understand how to set up. So why don't you guys take a few seconds, and you and your partner, my friends, you and your partner, guys, go through all of them. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We're going through all of them. Okay. While Chad is hee-hee-ha-ing around here. Okay. So make sure when you guys are done with 10, give me thumbs up, and with naming them. You're done with 10 and naming them? Am I the slowest kid in this class? Oh my God, you guys. Name them all the way to 10.
So I won't be able to see him until he's synchronized.
Yeah, he's going to synchronize in a second. We're going to synchronize. Thanks, bud. Take that one.
Hey. I'll take this. Something Joe in that one.
Okay, are you guys working on that one? Okay. Okay. Okay, now when you guys are there, when you go, are you guys all done with all yours? Let me just wait a few seconds. For those of you who can't wait, you can hit analyze, collaborate. You can hit collaborate. Can you guys, when you're done, you hit collaborate. Do you see where it says synchronize with central? Can you guys go ahead and synchronize now? Synchronize, collaborate, synchronize with central, synchronize now. What is, you can do this at any step, anytime. It doesn't matter really. You can do it anytime. Darren, what this is doing is loading everything that you have done into the central file so your partner can see it.
So then do I have to back out?
No, central, just, so you should be able to see it. If you don't, then we did something wrong. Can you guys verify after you synchronize? Here's what you need to do. You have to go then reload latest. Can you guys see? The second partner have to reload latest. Synchronize and collaborate, reload latest. Now, the one who did not do the work have to reload latest. Okay? Did it should work? Okay, every team have to verify that works. Every team it works. Cool. Can Jeff, did it work for you guys? Bud? Okay, synchronize. So, can I have thumbs up, Chad? If we know how to work now, One will, if somebody's doing the work, when you're done, you synchronize. The other one have as if you're in the file, you have to reload latest. If you're not in the file, when you open the file, it will be always the latest. Did you guys hear me? If you're in the file, you have to reload latest to see the latest things that has been done. Reload latest. Aaron, my friend, does it make sense? Okay, does it make sense with that one? Okay. Okay, so let me see. Material object snap. Browse. Okay, where did collaborate, manage. Okay, electrical load classification, modify. Where did that go? Okay, so we got that one. Insert. Load families, annotate, analyze. Synchronize within ratio. View. U3 modify legend and manage.
Yeah.
Are you guys there? Design option. Okay. All right. So. Worksheet modify.
Oh my God. Never had the old book.
Discipline. Okay. Did you guys insert a few of them here? Insert a few of them. Okay, so you're at the up to 10. I'm the only guys behind you. Okay. All right. So a couple of things before we start. I'm looking for one thing that I forgot where it goes, but we can get it at any time. Now, if you guys did the right thing, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna, because I'm behind you, I'm gonna go insert 10 of them so I can be ahead with you. But I'm not gonna name them. So insert. See how easy that is, guys. And all what you do is you change their names at the end. Insert new sheet. Make sure it's the right sheet. Insert it, and insert new sheet. Insert new. And okay, here's my 10 sheet. You guys should have 10 sheet named better than Chad, right? Cool. Okay, now we're gonna go. So you got the 10 sheets. I would like you guys to go a couple of things here. We're gonna go click on go to sheet number 1. Let's just go to sheet number 1. Click on sheet number 1 and click on that one. And we're gonna go, this is a family. So do me a favor, everybody is at sheet number 1 and make sure you pick the sheet. It's red like this. Can you guys pick the sheet? It's red. Can you have thumbs up when it's there? Now remember, Revit works in what's so-called families. The title block that you guys inserted is one standalone family. You inserted that one standalone family how many times? 10 times. If you change it one time, what do you guys expect? Do you expect it, if you change it here, do you expect it to change everywhere else? Yes, that's what a family is. Okay, so when you guys click on it, do you see that little icon that says edit family? You guys see that? So now here's what I want to do before we go there. I want to go grab my title block and remember that logo that you guys had? Your logo? You're going to go grab the logo and put the logo in there. Okay? And do a couple of things there. So let's go ahead and before you go there, I will make sure that you are in sheet 1 and this is red, and I'm going to go edit family. Everybody's there? Edit family? Okay. Now, when you are edit family, do you know where we went now? We left the setup into editing the title block itself. Editing the title block itself. So you are editing the title block itself. The first thing you need to do, guys, right in here. Do you see where it says here now? You can. Do you remember the tile block that you guys did with me in CAD? You're going to make sure this looks exactly like that tile block. Let me just walk you quick through it. So when you come over here, you're going to put your logo here. Then this says you can put anything else you want here. Everything is editable. The consultants, you can put consultants' address, name, and phone number. You can fill all this information like we did for the residential project. So we have a consultant here, a couple of, all this information is editable. So you can go edit this information. This info is going to leave it alone. The client, leave the client, guys. I don't think these are not editable. These are come from the project later. So the only thing I would like you to do you guys see where the project number here too? I think the project also should be able to edit the date here. Or maybe it comes in a different location. Who draw the stuff? Okay, so let's go ahead, guys, and do me a favor. When you go there, insert your logo at the top. Can I have thumbs up? We're going to insert our logo at the top. And you can put the name of your company here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations here. You can edit them to reflect the engineering firm. Let's just say the electrical engineering firm, the electrical contractor firm, hypothetical name, architectural firm, and owner. How many of them do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we can have 4 of them, they're all the same, right? So if you zoom in here, why don't we make the first one the electrical engineering firm, your firm that you work for? The second one, the electrical contractor. The third one, the architect, name and address, hypothetical name and address. And the fourth one is the owner. Cool? Can you guys think about that one, what you're going to be doing? Hypothetical address, phone number, and so forth. All these hypothetical. Can I have thumbs up from every team? We can fully understand. This is just editing. Editing. Okay, why don't you guys go putz around with that one? So we're going to see Curdy Consultant here.
Can you just list all 5 of those again? So...
Curdy Consultant. You can expand this. Give me a second here. You can expand it. So when you write, yeah, list them. Let's do this. Number 1, let's do engineering firm. Number 2, contractor company.
Did you import as a CAD, is that?
Huh?
What? Did you import as CAD?
Oh, you just go...
Company. No, this is your type it. You don't import.
I'm still back on the putting the, where our logo is not loading right. That's
You have to go get it from insert picture.
yeah, we did that, but
Engineering firm, contractor, arc firm, for let's do an owner. Owner. Can you guys do that? These 3 things. Everybody got that one? 3 things.
4.
I mean 4 things. Thank you, bud. I know one of us is awake. Okay, let's do that. Oops, it'll be off in a second here. Just loading. Engineering, electrical contractor, architects, and owner. And the 5th, I add anything you want. Okay, you can copy paste from these, fill the addresses. Now, how is that going to interfere with my business here?
I thought we were the engineering firm.
Yeah, but we're going to have an engineering firm, an address, just to fill this information. Oops. Give me a second here. How can I get rid of this one? Revit. I want you guys to continue working on this, but do me a favor. When you're done, but remember, Joe, you can edit this at any time. If you put wrong information here, you can edit it at any time and reload it to the project. One thing I want you guys to pay attention to before you finish, if I can have your attention, when you guys are done editing, do you see that button that says reload? Everybody can see the button that says reload. I'm going to hit this reload, and does it say, it tells you, do you want to overwrite everything in your title block? Hit OK.
Loading the project.
Yep, loading the project, and that will reload everything that you have done into your project. Everything that you have done into your project. Let me go erase this one, so I can have, there you go. All right, so I'm going to go back again. So we reloaded the stuff that we have done, and you can see, I think it's,
We're just using the same things as the reload button.
okay, let's go edit here. Give me a second here. Okay. Now reload, can you see it? When you are in the edit mode, you will see the reload right here, Joe. Can you see it at the top? You have to be in the edit mode though. Reload. Okay, so we're gonna reload this. Let me see what we can do. Insert the tile block. Oops. Insert an image, and I'm going to go get my Chad here, inserted, because I don't have any image of anybody else. You grab your image as JPEG, guys, and insert it. Where did I put my?
See, ours are in the AutoCAD file. So they're
There you go. Here's my. I inserted my picture because I'm egomaniac. Is that what you call people who? So you grab an image and insert it. No, you can't go to the CAD file. You have to go to JPEG. Remember that logo that you guys did? It has to be a JPEG file.
yeah, but you did ours in AutoCAD.
Oh, you design it?
Yeah, so you made them from scratch.
Okay. Can you go copy it as? Let me see what you can insert. I think you can. You should be able to insert a CAD file and adjust it. I believe.
We tried doing that, it didn't work.
Okay, then you might have to save it as a JPEG or something, and insert it here. How many of you guys have done theirs in AutoCAD? Everybody? Yeah. Okay. So when you went insert here and import CAD, did you try import CAD? But you will import the whole file though. Were you guys able to load your logo? Working on it. Insert. Here's your logo. Curdy. Curdy Consulting. Okay. And then you can put a couple of addresses. Save. Make sure you save. Yes. And then save it. And if you reload to the project, I'm just going to make sure override existing. There you go. So they should be able to see in all of them. Okay, so working. I just want to make sure. I just jumped step, guys, ahead of you. Make sure it works. Click on it. Edit family. Okay.
We can't resize it.
What do you mean?
It's not resizing.
What format are you bringing it into? Insert. Image. For the rest of you guys, if you have a JPEG image, it should be easy. You can adjust it right here and put your JPEG image here. Okay. Let me see what's everybody. Were you guys able to do yours? You guys know what you? Okay. Cool. What was yours? Oh, it's not an image JPEG. Click on it and save as a picture. Go to AutoCAD and save as a picture. Yeah. Open it here. You can't do it. I thought. What part of the logo did it say?
You know, that's what I want.
But we imported one from CAD and it's on here, but we can't resize it.
Okay, you want to snip
With the.
snip it out there. Yeah, you snip it out. Okay, where are you? Huh? You snip it. You snipping tool.
On Revit.
You can.
Can you back on the line?
Let me see.
On Revit.
Okay, let me see here.
From AutoCAD, you can't resize it. You can snip it up on the white background. Well, even so, if it's the same size sheet, import onto the Revit, you still not resize it. You'll still just resize that.
You see stairs here?
You don't have it.
That's why I say you can snip it up. Change your background in AutoCAD to white. You can snip it up.
But when you bring it, you can scale it into CAD, though.
Yeah, you gotta scale it on the Revit.
Come here, come here.
You can insert his image.
Yeah, you can't scale it. You take a snap and take it as an image. Here.
8, 6, 7.
So what do you want? Steve, use a easier way here, where exactly as you can. Where you? Let me see here. Does this give you an option to say that doesn't give you an
I
option?
can't find a way to make my phone number look the coolest.
Is this a JPEG file or CAD file? CAD file, yeah. I need a scale.
Let's just do it these days. See people often move, they have to like dots.
So that if it was pictures, it was like it was just
Yeah,
suggesting.
I can do that, I just need to.
Yeah, I know,
I need to redo all the.
I don't know, I'll get you.
Paint and like that.
Yeah, we can,
No,
I'm sure there's a lot of options, you know what I mean?
Oh.
You should be able to get them there here.
I need to be able to resize that.
You what?
Drag it to the side.
Okay, here. Take a snapshot of that. Okay, the paint or.
Big Mac. Come on.
There you go. Perfect. Which wood did you use? I'm sorry, with the snapping? Just
Snip it.
snip it too. Okay, thank you. So, so see, you solved the intersection. How about you guys?
This thing is just.
Are you guys good?
I'm good. It's like watch me even just try like drag.
Okay,
That sounds bad.
that's cool. All right, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you guys got, everybody got some type of a logo there and fill this information. When you guys are done, you can, or before you are done, you can always at any time load. When you load it, override existing, and that will put the new tab block in every single sheet that you got. Okay, one more time. If you click on it, edit family, you can go edit the information. Reload. Okay. Okay. Drawn by CSK. Checked by. Okay. Date. Issued date. 10/112. Project numbers. Another thing that your partner guys can do while you're working on it, you can go back into the sheet and fill this information. Who's going to be? You can fill this information not in the title sheet, in the sheets themselves. So if you go to sheet number 10, while your partner guys work on the sheet, you can go to sheet number 10, and you can fill this information. Like who's going to be working with sheet number 10? Let's just say CSK initials. Who's going to be checking it? The one who's going to be checking your work is hopefully me, CSK. And you can change the name of the project, the date, put the date here. in these sheets. Cool. Owner is Dunwoody College. Okay. ECDM. Let's just say ECDM. I'm here. A couple of things. Okay, you can fill this information, guys, in every sheet. It populates it. Let me just see what we want you guys to type about these. Name of the sheet has to be identical. Who drawn? Okay. Were you guys able to? Are you still working on your editing this information? Aaron, my friend. Yeah, no. Carrie, you're doing it. Okay. Project number. Let me just grab another project. Give me a second here.
The number for Pizza Hut. Or consulting.
Okay.
General,
How are we doing, guys? Everybody's loading the logo. Yours is good. Okay, not here. You will do it later. Not here. You're good. Just edit the stuff that I told you here. The top here. Leave this stuff we edited it somewhere else. Are you sure this is the right type block? Yeah, it's scheme free. Yeah. Edit this information. Yeah. And then load into the project that you edit. Perfect. Beautiful. Override. How are you guys doing? Oh, you guys are working on that one? Okay. Filling in this information.
15770.
Okay. How about you guys? Cool? We're coming in a second. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Now remember, guys, when you submit this man and print it, we can adjust these. Okay, so when you are done, or at any time, Jeff and Darren, when you're done, and everybody else, when you're done, or at any time, you can always load what you have done into the project. At any time, you can always click on this tile block and edit it at any time. Later on, when I redline it for you guys, if you're missing something on the tile block, and I ask you, Joe, to go and edit your information, you can come over here and edit your information. Come over here, edit your information. Cool? Load to projects, override. Guys, I need every team, if I can have you for guys for a second. I need every team to understand two things. We know how to click at any time the tile block, edit the tile block, fill the information, and load it into the project. Can I have thumbs up from every team? Kerry, you guys are good. Andrew, you guys are good.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. Now, a couple of things I would like you guys. Can you please load and just follow with me with a second, because you guys can work on this stuff on your own. Can you load your stuff and come back just with me for a second? Will you please? Please, 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 please. Okay, can you guys load? When you're loading, give me thumbs up, please. Hello? Did I lose you guys?
Yep.
I lost myself too. So that's not bad. Okay, can I have thumbs up, guys, that we're back to this? Okay. Okay. Everybody, guys, got back, loaded the sheet. Okay. Kerry and Andrew and Darren, my friend. Okay, now I want you guys to look at the following, please. Can you guys go to your sheets? Go to your sheets. Make sure if you click on an E1 or E2 or E3 or E4, it shows the stuff that you modified, at least to this point. The stuff that you modified to this point. No? Then you have modified the wrong one. Not a big deal. You just modified the wrong one. One more. Did you guys save when you exit that one? Did you save it? Let's start with you guys. Did you load it?
Chad,
Yeah.
ours loaded except for where we put our
How do I
logo.
make sure?
Yeah.
Autodesk Revit is still there. You tried to-
Did you insert it and put it in there? Go back. You know what, Joe? If that's the situation, go back to click on the tile block, edit it, and make sure it's there. Save it. If it's not, bring it one more time, will you? Thank you. Kerry, guys, are you okay there? Okay. Now, if you're okay, before we move on, guys, I want to make sure that you click on any one of these 10 sheets and you see the changes that you have done. I need verification from Andrew. Where is Andrew? Andrew on your team, you guys can see him? Perfect. How about Kerry? Can you guys see it? Perfect. Joe, you guys are working on it. Jeff, can you see it in every sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, can you see it in every sheet? One of you at least. Okay, this is a good time, guys, to go collaborate. A good time so your partner can see it. Go collaborate, synchronize now. Can you guys do that? A good time to go collaborate, synchronize now so your partner can see it. Okay? Can you guys verify that when you collaborate now, your partner can see it? Everybody can verify, please, because these are important things to know it's working. We're in sync before we start working even. Okay, Aaron, can you see the work? Aaron, you have to go reload. The partner has to go reload latest. Okay, are you in? Give me a second here. Let me get with you. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that this step is working for you. Okay. All right.
That's why it's show up. It would show up when you did it family. Exit it, and then that's why it was sitting on the
I got confused, but I didn't know where I was.
Did you guys see before? Were you able to see? Okay. Did you do that or? Okay, so.
Can you see it all now?
Well, let's go see the Let's see if it shows where.
Oh, yeah.
I think it Revit is made by the same company that makes it. Because all the shit's the same.
You could go back.
actually have a lot of stuff like we're looking into. A whole lot of shit from AutoCAD drawing for Revit.
Should've done a lot of
Some shit that you want to use that or you can do like
Now, did you open it from here?
AutoCAD drawings and
Always look in it where
We looked at three episodes, three episodes got all threads that are still on slash fabric or mylar. You know, so they're basically like, they've got a script that is just like basically they just scanned it. Scanned it up again. That's all. Nothing matches up.
because the deadlock that he was.
We're done with that shit.
sometimes we have weird drawings that are so bad that you can't actually tell them
Yes,
what the hell it
that-
was.
See, the
So if you go down
deadlock
and
that
you get
on this scene,
the whole fabric, you know, from 1948, some company that doesn't exist anymore, manufactured it, it's a fabric and they coated it in some,
Now, when you load it, it will sit on
to make it, you know, not scary, and you wear there, it smells so bad.
That's just a crucial part to set up. Because the setup is sitting on
They
the
wouldn't even have those. If some
So
old
you just have
guy
to get out.
after one of the complaint management told them to throw them all away. And, or like, roll them up and stuck them in a freaking carry them out back somewhere. They wouldn't even know.
If you have to keep our, like, originals like that, have to stay in record, and the most recent has to stay in record, everything else is just PDFs. But we have a printer that's like the size of like.
Oh, this one is right. Yeah, this one is right. This is, we just recorded the wrong one. Oh, this is right. Yeah, we just take a second, right? Isn't that what you're doing? Working. We're good. Working. We're good. Okay, one last thing, guys. One last thing. Hold your horses, 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 horses.
Okay, it seems it's working. Jeff, did you guys figure out what the issue was? Was it different sheet that you were editing or? Okay, is it okay now?
AutoCAD files won't import when you edit a family.
Yeah.
It'll import back on the regular page, so that.
Okay, so, cool.
Figure that out.
Do me a favor. Can you guys come back to this sheet? Come back to where we were here. And I want you to go to sheet number 1. Now you're outside the editing sheet. I would like you guys, when you see right here, I would like you to add, right in here, you can edit right in the sheet. Now remember, you got out of editing family. Can you guys type here, commercial project? This will be the commercial project.
Don't have this on all the sheets.
It will be on all the sheets by the time you're done. This will be on all the sheets by the time you're done, but you can edit it here. Commercial, can you guys type this one, commercial project here? And just put ECDM, commercial project ECDM, right in here. Title sheet should stay title sheet because that's a title sheet. I'm in E1. I want you guys to edit this, the following project number. The project number, it will change in all the sheets. When you go to project number, let's just call this one project number. This is 2110. Can you guys say ECDM, the project number ECDM 2110? That's your project number. Now the date, can you guys put today's date or 2000? Let's put 10/1/12. That's a date. Drawn by, who's going to be drawn by this sheet? This is sheet by sheet. Who's going to be drawing this one? So put your initials. I would tell the students, guys, since you're working in the team, you can put your initials and your partner's initials right in here. So slash say Gary Ryman here. And right at the bottom, checked by, you have to check. Can you guys put my initial CSK, checked by? Okay.
Mine is locked out because it says that he hasn't changed, or he hasn't uploaded his yet, but he hasn't done it. Like, I'm trying to change this
Okay.
commercial project.
Give me 1 second for everybody else. Okay, can you guys go do that while I see what's going on? Okay, let me see.
Can't edit the element. That
Okay, so he was working with it. That's coming. We will work with it. Well, if you touched it, it's yours. So we relinquish. Let me see. Okay, not big deal. We can collaborate. Relinquish all mine. Okay, Revit cannot relinquish the change element because the project has not been saved. Okay, let's start by synchronizing. Synchronize now. Okay, synchronize now. All right. So reload latest. Okay, relinquish mine. Okay, try now. See what you. So that says initial. Cannot edit the element until. Okay, so can you edit it here? Try it to edit it yourself. There's some issues with touching it, guys, with the oil. You do it yourself. And synchronize. See if it pops up for you. Reload latest. When you synchronize, reload latest. Working. Did it show up? Yeah. He just touched it. He might in a real if yeah. It just assigned it to him. So in like if you were to leave, you just go exit out of it, relinquish all mine, and he'll be able to use it. Yeah, because you guys are working in the same location, the same
Should I
time.
be able to do it now?
That's not gonna put all the smoke on it.
Oh, wow. I know, right?
Yeah, let me tell you what's going to be on all the sheets and what's going to be on each sheet. Give me a second. Okay. See what can do.
There, see.
All right.
Good work there.
Did it go?
Yeah.
Guys, can I have your attention about Revit? Revit, sometimes you touch something, it assign it to you, so you guys have to work a little bit in cooperation. So if you cannot touch something, let your partner do it. Zach and Jeff, my friends. Okay, can I have thumbs up that you guys change this to reflect something similar to this? Okay.
Say I'm doing something, and he saves it, but he's like behind or something, he's got a different change, he will save it behind,
No, no, it wouldn't override your stuff.
So does this only happen if we're working
On the same,
sheet?
no, the same thing,
Detail.
the same detail.
Okay.
Yeah. So later on, guys, when you were working on power, if you're working on different parts of the building, it wouldn't happen. Okay. Now I want you guys, just for the sake of the project, I know you guys are excited. Well, it looks like. Okay, here, because I want to move on. This is E1. Can I have thumbs up, chairs, that our E1 looks something similar to this? Yep, every team. Okay, let's go to E2. I want you guys to look at E2. What does E2 say? Can you guys see what E2 says? Do you guys see certain things? E2. Can you guys see the commercial project ECDM symbols? It says there. The only thing that you have to change in every sheet, the only thing that you have to change in sheet by sheet. Yep, thank you. You have to do the author, the check by, and the name. These three things, and this, four things. These four things, one more time. The name of the sheet, the sheet itself, number, who draw the sheet and who checks the sheets, these are assigned to every sheet. They're different from sheet to sheet. Everything else stays the same in a sheet. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We understand that one? Because that's crucial, guys, as you move forward. So here's what you guys are going to do for Chad. You're going to go to every single sheet that you have, and I want you guys to put who's going to draw the sheet right now. Put your initials and or your partner's initials. Who's going to check the sheet? Kerry, the one who's going to check the sheet is CSK, aka Mr. Curdy, and the E1, whichever E you are working on, and with what's the name. And please verify that this stays the same. This info, same. Can I have thumbs up, guys, that we fully understand what need to be done? Okay. Now remember, Darren, At any time, you can take the tile block and edit the tile block. The stuff that we did at the top here, say you don't like it, you don't agree with your partner on the logo, you can at any time go there and change it. And it will reload it to every single sheet, and it would never touch any of this stuff. This stuff stays the same. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? Okay. All right, so you guys are cool. You're much cooler than I thought you would be, but what am I going to do here? Okay. All right. So before I move on, I want to make sure that each and every one of you guys have all these 10 sheets set with a name. So before we move on. So everybody's working on that one. I'm going to go work on my own sheet symbol here, so I can be with you, because you guys are a step ahead of me here. Sneaky guys. So I'm going to go site, lighting and power. Oops. Oh, power riser. Right click here, copy. Oh, we did power riser. Oh yeah, Chad. Right click here, right click, copy. You should be able to rename here. Rename, right click, paste it, enter, rename it. Okay guys, I'm just renaming mine so I can be with you. Copy, rename. Can I get you guys to look at what I'm doing here too? You can rename your sheets. Look at them, copying the names of my sheet here after I did them. I'm going to 6, for example. I can right click on 6 right here and rename it, and will give me where the sheet needs the sheet name and the number, and I can just rename it from right in here. Right click, copy, rename.
Jay, when we collaborate with Management Central, is that automatically saving?
Yes, synchronize and save are crucial. Now I want to tell you a thing that caused a lot of troubles. I don't want you guys to get into it. Copy. Let me just get here. Right click, rename. I'm just trying to catch up here with you. Okay. Schedule and all this good stuff. You guys get that. Right click, copy. So can be here. Right click, rename. Okay. All right, so details, rename. All right, perfect. So electrical lighting fixtures and schedule. Can I have a thumbs up, Chad, that we all have inserted that sheet? We have all changed this stuff at the bottom to reflect it, right? Can you guys let the other partners work on that one too? Aaron, you can go jump in. Like if you and your partner, one start from 10 through 5, and one from 1 through 4, guys. So let everybody else have a chance to work on that. Okay. All right. So what's the outcome of the setup? The outcome of the setup, guys, is to go over here and see commercial project, ECDM, site plan, lighting and power, and to see all this information here. And the author, oops, I forgot the author here. I'm going to put my author here, CSK, and check by CSK too. In your case, going to be, so can I have a thumbs up for this area being set up? And I'm sorry guys, I keep repeating myself because these are crucial as you move forward. I want to make sure you get it right. And we know what stays here and what changes. The name of the project, and right underneath the ECDM project here is going to stay. That's your name of the project. This change, everybody knows what changes on the sheet, what's assigned to the sheet and what's assigned to the project. So certain thing assigned to the project. For example, the name of the project, and right underneath the ECDM, these areas assigned to the project. This is to the sheet. All this stuff is to the project. Who draws and who checks, and the sheet number are assigned to the sheet. Cool? So up to now, what you did is nothing. You just put sheets. Do you see anything in it? Nothing. Okay, but before we go there though, I want to make sure one more time, before I get you to do one thing, I want you to go say Jamie is upset with Brian and he really doesn't like the way the tile block looks, and all what you do have to do, Jamie, is go, you know what, I'm going to go all the way to the 10, right? 10. And by the way, you can go anywhere, click on the tile block, anywhere, it doesn't have to be the 10, sheet 10, any sheet, and edit the family. And now you got to edit your tile block. You got to edit your tile block. So you come over here and you edit this information here. You edit this information, this information, this information. When you're done, leave everything else here. Don't touch here. Don't touch anything here. Leave the info here. And the only thing you need to edit is this info here and the logo. When you're done, no problem. Reload to family. And you should be able to see your stuff being reloaded to every single sheet. That's a nice thing, as I guess CAD does that. This is you edit the tab block on the fly anytime. Of course, you don't want to be doing that. You want to set your tab block and leave it alone. Okay. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We fully understand that step. So okay, so now we got. Let's go to E1. And we got E1. Okay. Now a couple of things, a couple of housekeeping issues. When you come here, I'm going to repeat myself. Do you guys see collaborate? Collaborate is your baby right at the top. Every time you're done, you're going to go here, synchronize now. That will load your stuff to the network so your partner can see it. Cool. Now, if you and your partner is working, get into the habit of doing the following. Always synchronize and always reload latest. If you and your partner, it says there's nothing to be reloaded, always get into the habit of synchronize and reload latest. Synchronize, reload latest. That's how you share information between you and your partner. Thumbs up, Chad? You got it? Okay. Now, sometimes you get stuck with your partner is holding something. Your partner have to go to the relinquish all mine. Relinquish all mine, meaning now your partner has the authority to move your stuff. Like you put a receptacle, right, in a wall. You own it. As long as you're in the project, you own this receptacle. When you finish, unless you synchronize and relinquish, now your partner can pick that receptacle and move it. Did you guys get into this one? As long as you put it there, you own it. Now, when you close out of it, it relinquishes your rights and he can open it. But while both of you are working in the same file, whatever you drop, you own. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We understand that? That's why it needs you guys, when you lay out your receptacle, cut the area by half. You take this side, I'll take this side, lay them out, circuit them, and then obviously coordinate how you're going to interface with each other. If you're working simultaneously, which I want you to work simultaneously. If you're working by yourself, you have no problem. You own everything. Cool? Everybody's okay with this? Okay, now, before I leave this step, I want to make sure, assure from every team that everybody knows how to edit the tab block. Thumbs up. When I say edit, you can insert and size a picture or a logo, change this information. If you don't like this info, you can change it anytime. Okay, and you can reload it into the project. Cool? Before I leave this, now suppose, Darren, that you want to add another. Say, suppose now you want to add another sheet. You forgot one more sheet. You want to add one sheet for the alternative. You can right-click here, new sheet. Do you guys see how important that we put the name team number 10 right next to it? As we move forward to the next project, You're going to be loading the same sheet to this project and next project. Why should you reinvent the wheel? If you do a good job on a title sheet, you can use it for this project and next project. So this title sheet will be with you guys wherever you go, that title sheet. So that's why we named it by your team number, to know, the worst that could happen to you is to have multiple title sheets with the same name or similar names. You get confused, okay? Everybody guys have the title sheet. This is the one that you're going to go edit as we move forward. Now, if I want to bring another sheet, all I have to do is just right click, don't click here, click that one, and okay it. Now I have another sheet. The sheet is at the bottom. Made a mistake. I don't want the sheet. What do? Right click on it. Do you see the word delete? Delete, and it's gone. You can add and delete a sheet at any time. Can I get thumbs up, Chad? We know that's the most important thing. That's how we interface with the software. How we interface with the software. Add and delete a sheet at any time with the title block that we created. Yeah. Yes, this title block is saved in your computer right now, as well as on a central file. So if you take say a different project, right? You open a different project, it will say reload it to which project do you open two projects at the same simultaneously. When you load it, it will tell you which project do you want to load to, this project or that project, or both. No, has nothing. These are completely nothing to do with it. First of all, they're two softwares, but even
I was saying
yeah, absolutely. When you reload the sheet, here's what we do when we go to the commercial project, the industrial project. The first thing I ask you guys to do when you go to the commercial project, industrial project, can I have thumbs up, Chad? Is to rename, take this title sheet, copy it, rename it, and add industrial next to it. So you can change everything to reflect the industrial project, right? Because if you keep it the same, yeah, well, if you reload it again, yeah, it will change it. So we'll just name it industrial, so we know whatever we change, it's going to affect only one project. Okay? Everybody's cool with that? So since you guys are cool, let's go. Now, do you see anything here? Nothing. Do you see guys anything here? Nothing. Let's go drop the view. This is the single most important thing that you have to understand. After you do the setup for all your sheets like we have done, now you're going to go drop views. Dropping a view is exactly like xrefing. And do you guys remember how we xrefed? Do you remember how we did in CAD? In CAD, we created a drawing and we xrefed the tile block, right? And then we xrefed the background into the tile block. We're going to do the same thing. Instead of xrefing here, we're going to drop a view. Okay, I'm going to go to a place where I need a view. So if you guys go to sheet, let's just say which sheet I want to drop. I'm going to go to sheet number 3. Can you guys click on sheet number 3? Let's drop a view in sheet number 3. Sheet number 3, okay? Now, everybody's sheet number 3? Cool? Okay, now I want you guys to go. Now I want you to expand electrical. Can you guys see where it says electrical here? Expand it. When you expand the electrical, you should be able to see lighting and power. Everybody see lighting and power when you expand electrical? These are the views from the project that you have. These are views from your project. Okay. Now remember, Darren, if you want to look at your sheet and print them, where do you go? Under sheet, all sheets. Can you guys see that little sheet? That's where you find all your sheets, right? Now I'm going to close this and go into electrical. Electrical is where you're going to be doing the work. We're going to be doing the work. I'm going to go expand. I'm going to do, well, let's do E6 because it's easier. I'm going to go E6. Double click on E6. Double click on E6. Now you're in E6. Double click on E6, right? I'm going to go expand the power. When you expand the power, guys, you're going to see the following. When you expand the lighting, you're going to see the following. Power and lighting. Okay. So these are the views that you're going to be working on under electrical. Can you guys see the views right at the lower left corner? Okay. Now, since I'm going to be doing power, everybody can see I'm doing E6, which is floor power. I'm doing floor power. Where's power? Power is lighting. You're going to go to power right here. Okay, now here's my option views. These are all views. I have floor plan 1 and 2, and I have 3D. I can, if you click on the 3D view, it will get you a 3D view of the building. Here's a 3D view of the building. Now, I want to remind you guys, you are working on a 3D model. So in the 3D model, you can have 2 views, or you can have 3 views, 3D view or 2D view, okay? Now, I want you to go down and expand the floor. Can you guys see floor 1 and floor 2, and click on floor plan power? Do you see what I see? Everybody can see what I see there? Okay, now this view, this is where you're going to be doing your power, laying out your power, okay? This is where you're going to be laying out your power. So what I want you guys to do, first of all, is I want you to right click on this view. Do you see where it says rename? Hit rename. Cool, rename it. I'm going to say E1 power. Next to it, why don't you guys say E1 floor? We only have 1 floor, so we're going to say E1 floor power. Okay, so it will name it E1 floor power. Why am I going to do it this way? Because we're going to do next E1, E2 floor low voltage. Cool. Everybody named it this way? Just name it for the time being. Cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, so I got that one. Okay. I want you guys to tell me that if you're looking at the same view that I'm looking at here. Okay. I want you to do one more thing. Right click on it. The same view. Do you guys see it says duplicate view? Can you guys see duplicate view? Right here, duplicate view. Duplicate with details. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing, just to help you understand where we're going. I'm going to use this view for 3 things. The same view for 3 things. I'm going to use it for the power, the receptacles, and the mechanical equipment. I'm going to use it for the site, because there's also the site. Can you see the site is with it? A big site is with it. I'm going to use it for the site. And I'm also going to use it for the low voltage. Did you guys see how many views I'm going to have? I'm going to have 3 views. You can have as many views as you want. I'm going to have so far 3 views. So to get a different view, you have to duplicate. Can you guys go duplicate with details? So what you're telling the software is create an identical copy of this view. An identical copy of this view. Can you guys see where it says copy of floor? Everybody saw that one? Okay, right click on it, rename it. Let's name it view. I'm going to just put them in order. So I'm going to say 2 dash. I'm going to call this one floor low voltage. I'm going to call, right, floor low voltage. When I say low voltage, everybody knows what low voltage is, the security point data. Now I have 2 views. One I'm going to use for low voltage, and one I'm going to use for what? For power. Cool? So just okay it and done. Do you guys see that now I have these 2 views, one low voltage, one power? I'm going to go rename. See the second floor here? This view here? Do you guys have this view here? Okay. I'm just going to go rename this to move it away, because just rename it and just get rid of the 2 in front of it and let it go all the way down. Okay. So now, huh? Oh, your juice is coming out. All right. Thank you for sharing, man. Okay, so what I did, guys, I just renamed this power, so it shifted it all the way out. I want you guys to tell me that, do you have 2 views? One says floor power, one says floor low voltage. And for all practical reasons, Aaron, you can name them anything you want. These are for you, just to understand where you are in the software. When you're done, I need everybody to give me thumbs up. Okay, all right. Now, one more view I'm going to do. Site. Do you guys remember? There is a site here. We need to put lights here. So I'm going to do one more view, so the site. So I'm going to go right click on any of the 2 views that I did. Let's go to the power view. Right click on it. Duplicate view. Duplicate with details. Everybody's okay with that? Duplicate with details. Now it creates an identical copy of this view for you.
right click on it, rename it. What do you guys think I'm going to rename this? Just to put them in order, I'm going to say 3 dash, right? And I'm going to say it instead of floor, what am I going to say?
Site power.
Thank you, site. Site, power and light. Site is going to have power and light, right? Power / light. Remember, this is just for your own consumption. The customers will never see that. This is your own consumption. So I call it 3 site power light. So I'm going to put power and light on the site here. Can I have thumbs up, Chad, when we're done with that? Okay, now go back to floor power. Do you see that mess that I have right here? Now, how are you going to drop this view? Now, I want to only focus. I want to only focus on the floor plan. I care less in this view. I care less about the site because I'm only going to focus on what? The power. So here's how we do that. Crop. Do you guys remember the crop? The ones we did Revit? Okay. Well, if you don't, can you guys see right in the bottom here? Where is it? Hide element. Where does it say crop? Hide crop region right at the bottom here. First of all, do you see that line? Do you guys have that line, the second line here? Do you have that second line? You don't. Okay. So to get it, if you click here, here's how you hide it. Now my view is like yours, right? So I want to get right. You have this view. Can I have thumbs up? Now I want to have a crop region. A crop. There in a crop base, I'm looking at the whole picture. I just don't want the whole picture. I want to focus on instead of focusing on that young fella's all his body. I want to focus on his face. So you crop it just to look at his face. I want to crop it just to look at the floor plan. Okay? Very, very important. Because that's what you're going to be printing. When you print power inside the building, do you want the site to be with that? No. Okay, crop. So click on, everybody can see that where it says here, show crop region. Click on that one. Now you've got 2 lines. Can you guys see the crop region now? Can you guys see 2 of them? Here's the crop region. Everybody can see that? All right. This is cropping. This is basically going to zoom into only the floor plan. Look how easy that is. Grab this and drag it all the way up to here. Do you see how everything else is hidden? Drag everything to here. And drag everything to here. And drag everything to here. Okay? Guys, can I have a thumbs up that Chad, here's how we cropped it. It's still ugly. I'm going to crop a little bit more, just up to here. And I'm going to crop a little bit more up to here. And I'm going to crop a little bit more just up to here. Okay? Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm focusing on the floor plan. Why? Because this is floor power. So why should I see the site? Kerry, make sense? Make sense? Andrew? Everybody? Okay. Now I have just now, remember, you can crop it any time. You can crop it, adjust it at any time. Okay, cool. Everybody's okay with this? Now let's go do the low voltage. Oops, wait. Okay. I want to do it one more time. And intentionally, guys, I did it. I'm going to go to the low voltage. Now I went to the low voltage. Oops. That's why when you guys have, if you have a mouse, your zoom and all this stuff is right in here. If really very nice if you have a mouse. A mouse with a wheel, you can zoom right through it. Otherwise, it's a disaster. If you have a mouse, guys, if you don't have a mouse, you can have you zoom to fit, zoom all to fit, all this stuff. You can get it from right in here. Please get a mouse with a wheel. With Revit becomes really cool. Okay. Okay. Now I am. Here's my cropping region. Can you guys see the crop? Say I lost the crop. I'm going to go back. You see where it says hide crop? If I hit hide crop, now I don't see the crop. I'm going to go. So please click on the crop region. Everybody can see that? Now I'm going to do the same thing. This is Joe. This is low voltage floor. So do I need the site? No. So what do you need to do? Crop all the way just to the site. Same thing. So grab, click on this one until you see these icons here. Drag them. Can you guys see how it's dragged? And just focus on, basically you didn't delete. You just, it's like a camera. Expand, or you're just looking at this view. I don't want other than this view. Okay, come over here and come over here and come over here. Cool. Now, I have no idea where I am. If you zoom out a little bit with your wheel, if you have a wheel, if you don't have a wheel, you have to use all these zoom functions here. And you can see how far you can adjust it slightly. And again, made a mistake, Jeff, anytime you can correct it. That's a nice thing. It's not like you're doomed, like Jamie or anybody else here. It's okay. I want you, gentlemen, to give me a thumbs up if you have cropped two views, one for power and one for low voltage. What? Am I the slowest kid in town here? Okay. Maybe this is a good time now to sync with your buddies. So let's go sync. Sync. It's a good time to sync with your friends. Cool? Aaron, my friend? Okay. We're syncing. Now, did you guys, did you get the hang of it? See what we're doing? We're just cropping so we can see views. Now, let's go drop this view. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I already grabbed a view. I already grabbed the view, right? And I'm going to go grab this view now and drop it into the sheet so I can print it. Right? I took a view of the building. I'm going to grab it and drop it into the sheet. Very easy. Okay. I need every team to give me a thumbs up. Go to the next step, chat. Watching for teams. Okay. All right. Okay. Next step. Come over here. Now you can continue doing these, but we only need view, floor plan, power, low voltage site. Let's go to the site. By the way, before we do that, let's go to the site. Now the site. Leave the site as is, but look at that. Still, the site is too big. I need to go crop. I want you guys to go to the site, grab the crop. If you don't have the crop, click on this icon to get the crop and crop the site as follows. For the site, I care less. I'm going to go all the way up to just the parking lot, just to the parking lot, because I need a parking lot, just to the level of the parking lot. Can you guys see that? Am I the only one who's excited here? Just to the parking lot. Just to the parking lot. Okay? All right. I want your site to look something similar to this, not identical, but similar to this. Now I care less, a little bit more here. This is my site. Okay. Can you guys make sure your site looks kind of similar to mine here? Because, okay. Can I have thumbs up when your site looks similar to this? Now, why do you think I focused on this area? Because I am not the city of White Bear Lake, and I care less about the cul-de-sac in this area. You need to zoom in what? Zoom in your own area. So the site, guys, should the site should show the building and the parking lot, right? Does the site show the building and the parking lot? Your site shows the building and the parking lot. All right, you're cool. Now we have three views. In Revit, you guys, I don't think you did this one with Gary, did you? In Revit, there is one little thing very important to Revit. When you design a view, can I get you guys to understand this one? Because otherwise it drive you nuts, because it did drive me nuts. When you have a view, you can only drop the view once in one sheet. If you need to drop it in another sheet, what do you need to do? Another view and a third view. Did you guys hear me? We designed three views. How many sheets we can drop these three views? Only 3 sheets. If I need to drop one of them in another sheet, what do I need to do? Duplicate the view like we did. Now I have a fourth view and drop it. Okay, let's go drop views. What does drop a view mean? Drop a view now, take this and put it in a sheet so I can print it. That's what a drop view is. When you guys are working for me, when you start putting your lights, you're going to be working right in here. This is where you're going to do your work. This is equivalent to the model space. This one here is the model space. That's where you're going to be working. The paper space is what we just designed, the sheets. Does that make sense? Am I the only one who's excited here? It's not Monday here. All right, let's go drop a view. To drop a view, guys, I go all the way to your sheets, down, down, down. Now, let's see which view we're going to do. I'm going to go to E5. Where am I here? Let's go to E5 first. Double click on E5. Double click on E5. Can you guys see E5 here? Okay. Jeff, what does E5 say? Floor plan lighting. Did we say anything about lighting, Chad? Oops. No, 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 no. So I need to go to E6 then. Double click on E6. All right. Now what does E6 says? Says floor plan power. Does that sound like the view that we just created? All right. So right click on this. Add a view. Do you see, guys? Where there's so many ways of doing it. By the way, there's so many ways. There's shortcuts. This is one way. So right click on it. Add a view. Everybody can see add a view. Everybody can see add a view. Add a view. When you go to add a view, these are all the available views that you can drop in this sheet. This is equivalent to the viewport in CAD, the viewport in CAD. Exactly. Okay, now, which one do you think we're going to be dropping? Floor plan power. Do you see why we named them? So we understand when we look at them here, what view are there, these? Okay, can you guys click on floor plan power and add a view to sheets? When you add view to sheet, do you see what I'm looking at right here? That thing in your hand, holding in your hand, right? So click anywhere, and you got your, look at what you got. You got your building in one location, and the sheet in another. So easy. Or what you have to do, drag it and put your building right in here. Okay? Drag it and put your building right in here. Can you guys see that? Do you did? Okay, you can adjust it. You can adjust it. You can drag it. Can you guys please zoom to fit? Can you guys tell me if you can looking at a similar view like mine here? Everybody can look at a similar view. Cool. Now, made a mistake. By the way, the zooms in CAD is right here. Zoom region, zoom out, zoom to fit, zoom all to fit. All these zooms, unless you have a wheel. I love the wheel, guys. The wheel allow you to zoom in, zoom out, and all stuff. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We've done with this, boy. Okay. Now, Darren, you cannot drop the same view in a different sheet. That view has disappeared. If you want a similar view, what do you need to do? Duplicate. They call it duplicate. You need to duplicate it. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the site. How about site, guys? Let's go. Where was the site again? A site is a floor. Double click on the site. Cool. Everybody's in right here. Now I'm going to go add the site to the E4. Why? Jeff, can you explain to me why do we add the site to E4? Because E4 is the site sheet, right? Are you guys confused there or fighting? Okay, I'm going to go add the site. The same thing. Right click, add the site, add to view. Which view do you think I'm going to add? Can you guys see that the power view that we created disappear? Do you see that the one that we just dropped disappear from this list? Doesn't exist anymore. If you need one similar, you have to duplicate. Okay, so which one am I going to do? Can you guys see that E3 which says site and power? Am I the only one who's excited? Everybody's good? Okay. Add it. All right, so I'm holding in my hand here, so go drop that, boy. Okay, look at that. This is too ugly, so it looks something like this. Okay. Now, does it fit? Does it fit? Now, when the scale doesn't fit, what do you need to do? Scale it. Where do you scale it? In the view, not here. Okay, so just drop it. Is yours guys not fitting the same? Okay, so now because it's not fitting, can you guys expand the E1? If you expand it right here, and you right underneath it is the view. Double click on this, it takes you directly to the view. Now, when you're in the view, can you guys see the scale down here? See the scale down here? Again, one more time. You were in E4. If you expand, can you guys see E4? This is Andrew. This is okay. This is guys where you can, if you look right here and you see that plus, it will tell you that this sheet, a view have been dropped into this sheet. Can you tell immediately that E3 has no view in it? Just by looking at it.
Yeah.
You guys got it. That's it. Just by looking at it, I can see there's no views in any of these except the two. Cool? All right, so if you expand it and you click on it, double click, now you got yourself into the actual view. So what was, now we're going to go scale it. Click on the scale right at the bottom. What was it? 1/8. Where am I here? 1/8, 3/16. Let's try 3/16. You can't tell, am I going the right direction or not here? So go back. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction, as a matter of fact. Should, oh, Chad. 1/8, I think I'm losing. Okay, 1/8.
It was 1/8, right? You want to go to 1/16, right?
Was it 1?
Just, we're trying to do this stuff, and it keeps popping up all these error boxes because we can't edit the L one until whole J D.
Because you guys are both working on it.
Well, we'd like to, I mean, I'd like to at least go.
We'll do it. We'll do it with you. We'll do it. Don't worry. This is easy. If you guys one like you guys are working on, one will work on the following. It's really not hard. The scales and all the stuff. We can do it at any time. So don't worry. Don't sweat too hard. Where was I at 1/8? What did you guys 332? Click on this. Okay. Does it fit? Almost, right? So we might have to go back again. And 3/16. Where was I here? It's both of them are mixed together here. 3/16. Let me see here. I thought 1/16 went down a little bit. Okay, think 1/16. Did you guys try 1/16? 1/16 should get you there. Again, you can change this one, guys, at any time. 1/16. Here's my 1/16 will fit. Double click on it. 1/16. Click on that scale. You can scale it anytime. 1/16. Did we try 3/16?
Yeah.
Didn't work, right? Bigger. Yeah. So 1/16 for the time being. Again, if we decided as we move forward, guys, I give you a different scale it slightly and adjust it to fit. We can change the scale at any time. But that's basically how you change the scale to fit into your sheet. So we have 1/16 scale, and if you go to the floor plan, we have 1/8. For the floor plan, we have 1/8. Okay. So what did we do? We have views. Oh, let's drop one more view and then we'll talk. Let's drop one more view. Am I going too fast? No? Okay. Let's go to E. So I dropped here. I'm going to go to floor plan system. That's a low voltage system. Right click on it. Add view. Which view are you going to add? Do you guys see where it says floor plan low voltage? This is where low voltage, add that one. Yep, grab it and add it right in here. So here's my view. My view and this and my view and this one. Okay. Okay. So can I guys get thumbs up that we have 3 views dropped into the sheets from every team? 3 sheets dropped from, you guys have dropped into 3 sheets? You guys dropped 3 sheets? Drop 3 sheets? Look at you guys. It looks like all right, now do me a favor, synchronize to central so your partner can see it. Synchronize to central. Synchronize to central. Okay, everybody synchronize to central. Sync. I want verification from every team before I move forward, guys, starting from you guys, that when you synchronize, everybody can see what you have done. Can I have verification from Aaron and Kerry? Andrew, you guys are good? You can see each other's work? How about both of you? Okay. Okay, let me see what you guys use are not working.
It's working.
It's working.
I don't understand what the giant rectangle that is holding the view. What is it?
Drop it for the time being and we'll talk about this. Just drop it. Do you see a view like this?
Yeah, because on one of our drawings, it's got that big like dimension bar like going right across the sheet. So
Means you drop 2.
If Just think which one when you zoom. It's so much more network or-
Then you can drag that one and drop it down. This is the scale. This comes with it. You can drag it and just drop it outside the view. Done. This comes as a scale. Usually the scale is also set here. I believe you set the scale somewhere right here. So you don't need a scale again. It's a preference. So that I just all what we've done in the past is drop it outside so when you print it doesn't come. You see what it did? Yeah. Drag it. Only drop it. Click on it here. And drag it outside the printing area of that sheet. Done. That's it. Oh, he's working on it. So that's because he's working on it. That's okay. So when he synchronized, that's just authorization because he just touched it. Okay. Let's see. Now it's moved it away when he synchronized. We reload this. Nothing to reload because you just synchronized. Okay.
Cool. Any question, guys, about this? Any question about this? No? Take a break. Okay. All right. Just take a break.
Those first two was so trouble.
Let me go here. Okay, so what you're heading towards, guys, is here's all the sheets. Remember how we've done all our sheets right now? All the sheets, exactly what we've done, all the sheets. That's, let me go back to sheet number 1. Sheet number 1, just to give you an idea, sheet number 1, oops. Okay, your sheet number 1 is going to look something similar to this. Can you guys, you're going to do that now. You're going to go grab a 3D view and drop it here. I'll show you how. You're going to type commercial project. And oh, by the way, can I get you guys to understand that the project that you're doing is right here, a copy of it, right here. This one that you're looking is done by Nick and Chris last year. This project that you're looking at is also a hard copy of it right here. So if I'm not around and you need ideas, please grab an idea. Cool. So right here is going to sit right here for a fall. Now, Carrie, this is how those guys did it. Please do better than that. Come up with, so you need a view. In the first sheet, you're going to drop a view. This is a view. You're going to put a commercial project, and you're going to put all the title sheet, like we have done. Cool? Can I have thumbs up, chat? We understand what E1 is going to look like. Okay, let's go to E2. E2, it's going to look like this, guys. Does that look familiar to you? Do you remember that one? This is the sheet that we did from CAD. So what we're going to do, we're going to go import the sheet. Import the sheet from CAD and we drop it right in here. I'll show you how to do that. Does that make sense? Nothing. You're not going to do anything other than importing it. Let's go to sheet number 4. Sheet number 3, riser. The riser, when you guys do the riser, this needs some, I'm not going to talk about it today. This needs a whole 2 hours of working with riser. Your riser, guys, is going to look exactly like this when I say riser. Now, I'm not going to do anything with it today. I promise you we're going to allocate some time to it. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We know how the riser is going to look like. Okay. Site plan. Can you guys see the site plan? Your site plan? This is done. This is completely done. This is how your site plan is going to go. You're going to show all the trenches in here. And if I'm going too fast and you want to have ideas, where do you find it? Right in here. So it's not rocket science. You're going to have the trench for all your lights. You're going to have some mechanical equipment here and light around that. And you're going to have light. Can you guys see that? Do you guys see how the fixtures? You have a fixture, a security fixture here. You're going to have a circuit that feeds you and a timer. And the type, it's type X. Does that sound familiar, guys? The fixture is type X. The circuit is number 17. And it's controlled by a timer number 1. Don't worry about this one. It's coming. But that's how this sheet is going to look like. Which is sheet number 3. Sheet number 4. Sheet number 4 is the lighting. Here's all the lighting system put together. That's how your lights are put together. I'm going to zoom in one of them and show you. So if you zoom, let's just say on that fixture here. Can you guys see? Here's this is fixture K, circuit number 5 feeding it, and switch number C switching it. Don't worry about this one. This is coming in a couple of weeks when we start doing it. But I want you guys to see the big, can you guys see the big picture? I can't emphasize, if you get, because as we move forward, Zach, we get stuck into a hole and we don't see the big picture. This is what the big picture is. Okay, now how to do it is what you're going to learn in 12 weeks. But at least everybody can see the big picture, how the view, you guys just drop the view here. That's how it's going to look like when you're done. Let's go to the power. Jamie, my friend, this is exactly what you have just dropped right now. Oops. You dropped this view. We didn't work on it. You just dropped it. Here's how the receptacles and the mechanical equipment is going to look like. I'm going to zoom right in here and show you. See, do you see that? This is receptacle panel, circuit number 38 feeding this receptacle. Done. That's what we're going to be doing. That's how the outcome is going to be. Let me just zoom into a mechanical equipment here. Here's your receptacle mechanical panel, MP, RP, LP, and they look like CAD, but they are not CAD. These are 3D models. So you'll see them later on. But it looks like CAD. You know, you guys have done that in CAD, no problem. Okay, can I have thumbs up? We know what the big picture so far. Let's go to system. Here's your system. This is how your system is going to look like with the security endpoint and data. Let's go to the schedules, panel schedules. Now I know this will be in week 11. This is how you drop your panel schedules. I'll show you how to run schedules from Revit and drop them right in here. And equipment schedule. This is your lighting schedule and mechanical schedule. It's going to be right in here. And the last one is some details I'm going to be asking you guys. And this is going to look like some details in here. This is not complete, obviously. But that's how you're going to find your detail. That's the big picture. Everybody understand the big picture? So that's, I thought, to get you into that one at least. Now to get in there, when you work, you have to go to electrical. Always, your work is going to be under electrical. Can you guys see that? Electrical. You're going to go, we designed under floor plan and power and so forth. We designed, remember that, a floor plan power and floor plan system. We did that. And site. This is where you're going to be working. And I'm not going to do it now. This is where you're going to be working to drop your stuff. Cool? One last thing I want to do today, or shall we do it tomorrow? Do you guys have enough tomorrow? Okay, you don't have enough. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to be doing. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do with you guys after my lecture, and before I leave, I'm going to walk you through two things. How to, really, if anybody wants to do it now, I can help you because I'm with you until, I really want you to drop a sheet here and type these, which is really easy. You can start right now, type it, and drop this. That's number one. And number two is import CAD, and this is very easy. If you go click in here, it's actually coming from a drafting view. I'm going to introduce you to the term view and drafting view. There's two views. One is view, one is drafting view. Drafting view is imported from CAD. Anything you can bring it from CAD, called drafting view. A view is coming from the building, the 3D of the building. So if you are not overwhelmed, this means you're not with us. If you're overwhelmed, welcome to the club. You are in the right location here. Okay, so that's okay. So let me see if I can get a 3D view for that one. Lighting. Here's a 3D view. 3D view. Okay. You can do a lot of 3D views, guys. You can run around with these guys at any time. You can adjust them, look at it from any view here, top to bottom. So we'll talk about the 3D view of the building and so forth. Okay, any question, guys? We'll give you guys some break here, and we'll do next tomorrow.